It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. On the move to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Throwing again. It's
man.
20. 10. They're all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead. 64 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. He's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 22, Garoppolo throwing middle, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while.
And he's into the clear. The 30, 10, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman. 78 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
I'm looking at it right now on my own.
Encounters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's on YouTube right now. Just make it show the run.
From the gun, Jackson out to the right. Can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Seen that coming.
How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't. A lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flat.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Get him.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Jackson escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He finds one. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. It's complete to Snead.
Oh, you lucky boy.
As he's inside the 40.
You lucky
They get 14
lucky.
on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
You see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Give him a couple on the catch at 2nd and 8. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but now it's 3rd down.
I know it's coming next. Let's get it.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Here we go, G. Get off the field.
Again, Jackson buying time to his left. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. 23 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Jackson to throw. Rolling to his right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. It'll be a gain of 4. And it'll be 4th down. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They need to reverse the trend. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson, forced out to his left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. They're turned away on.
Get this money. Let's get this money.
Their defense stands tall down near the goal line.
Let's get it.
Here we go, here we go. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. With these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7.
You listen?
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Still plugged in, bro?
Coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. He'll have a first down and more past the 20 as he'll take this up to the 22-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
He rifles one, it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick on Russell. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Oh, that nigga was
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. Way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of...
Hold up, bro. Hold up, bro. Give me 1 second, bro. You heard me, bro? Yeah. 1 second.
The 30.
Oh, shit.
At their own 28-yard line.
Brian, even I'm still in
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning,
here we go.
sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Hold up, bro.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll get him down at the 30-40.
I appreciate it, bro. I was just doing something real quick, bro.
She would ask me for $1, bro.
Coming, bro. I'm coming right now, bro. Hold up, bro. My bad.
Alright.
My bad, bro.
What you ready now?
Yeah, I'm ready, bro.
Alright.
You said it.
He's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
He was brought down by Patrick Unwassel. A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Damn, boy.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Garoppolo, final shot here before half. And this is incomplete.
I ain't even mean to
So
do
2
that, bro.
quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return
I
after the
ain't meant
break.
to do that.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
It's a good game right here, though, bro.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan is showing you.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
Let's get it.
It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction. On second and 11 now. Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Coleman. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman, 33 yards. As his guys are able to regain the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Throwing is Jackson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in a yard.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Take it in the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen.
Hey, all my people watching this shit on the books too, bro.
Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
So
I can't lose this one, bro. This is going to my 49ers fan. It's going to my 49ers page. I can't lose
this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, can't lose this one, guys.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
How about
What was your man,
tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Back now in Baltimore. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
Here we go, here we go.
Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
Oh, God, I can't go out like that, bro.
In a tie game, fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case, the guy throwing the ball, he's going to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there.
I can't get nothing going.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. There's Garoppolo to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A third down gain of 19.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
This is Coleman.
Push me up, push me up.
Midfield, he goes into Raven territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 23 yards, the final tally.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end, you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game. Matt Judon there to bring him down. They will run again with Coleman. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hell no. Hell no.
Come on, D. Watch the eye. Eddie Weston.
Man, no more.
He's going to have the first down past the 20.
Man, no fucking way.
He's at the 30. 10. All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 94 yards as the Ravens push further out in front.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. They go play action here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore
Man, this nigga done turned up at the end, man.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we
The
go, here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tony Jefferson.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Here we go. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson throwing on 3rd and long. They go screen. This is Ingram.
I'm about to add you, bro.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points
bro.
that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling...
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on my set.